The following program may contain adult language and mature subject matter and does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Reality Radio 101, its advertisers and sponsors, or its listening audience. Listener discretion is strongly advised. Welcome to Sex by Hazzard with your host, Jen Hazzard, right here, Reality Radio 101. To contact Jen right now, dial 905-725-1907. Toll free, 1-866-905-7325. Worldwide, 1-866-656-5477. Email Jen right now, realityradio101@yahoo.com. And now, your host of Sex by Hazzard, Jen. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that. Hazzard.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me. You're listening to Sex by Hazzard live from Toronto, Canada tonight. And yes, Gary, before the show, I said, okay, Gary, we're going to cut back on all that stuff.
I did it on purpose.
I know you did, Gary. I know you did.
And I won't do it anymore. I promise. I'm not.
Okay.
But what happens if we get a caller and they do it?
Well, he's the caller that does that quite a bit has been warned. You know, he's been limited to one grr and one yeah baby per night because we just didn't want to turn it into the grr.
Is it a grr or a growl?
Well, it's both.
Yeah,
it's both.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ask you to do it.
No, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I just wanted to do it now because I know I just
no kidding. It's like let's just do something
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. You know what? That's aggravating as hell. That noise.
Which noise?
Yeah. I just did it again. See?
I know.
I won't. I promise. I'm not going to do it.
Sounds like yeah, baby.
I mean,
yeah, baby. Yeah, we hear that.
I won't do it. I promise.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, as the listeners can tell, I have some guests in the theater with me, or the studio. That's projecting, eh? In the
you mean there's a camera on theater?
No camera.
You promised me.
No camera.
I said I'd bring George back and try to keep him under control as long as there's no camera.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go, listeners.
Shut up, George.
George is in the studio with me tonight. We've got lots of guests. Actually, my regular listeners will remember on May 16th. Actually, George was in the theater. The theater. Where do I keep saying that tonight?
Part of his probation.
Yes.
Sex therapy.
Yes, he was caught supposedly photoshopped, and he was actually doing nasty things to a chicken.
Allegedly. I'm defending my cousin.
Yes.
And he's starting to drool over here, so.
Yes.
I wasn't doing nothing! It was all photoshopped!
Yeah, well, as George, I know you're still blaming it on that.
George,
but
do you want to be put outside? Sorry, go ahead, Jen.
Yes, but George got in major...
I ain't no chicken fucker!
Okay, George... Now listen, starting off the show right away,
sorry, Jen,
and George, my friend Matt is in the studio with me tonight too. And Matt, you promised me when you brought George back, part of his agreement, he was 5 hours short for his community service hours, and I agreed to have him back on the show if he behaved, only if he behaved. And Matt is an old school friend of both George and I, and he's supposed to be keeping him in line. So, Matt, do you think you can keep George under control for the show?
No sweat.
Okay, very good. So, yeah, that was Matt Bradshaw. And, of course, George, go ahead and say hi to the listeners out there.
Hello?
George is from Kapuskasing, and again, he's definitely a different character. Now, we also have with us Kenny Big Bear Moreau. Is that how you pronounce your last name?
It is there.
Yes.
Sir, don't worry. I'll be keeping him out of control.
Under control.
No, out of control. Don't worry. He's allowed in the room whenever I let him.
Uh-huh.
I live with him.
Yes, you've lived with George for a number of years, haven't you?
Yeah, he picked me up in the ditch there the one day on a rainy day. He obviously felt bad, but long story short, we ended up finding out that his great-grandfathers were actually slave owners of my old ancestors. So, ironic, eh?
Small world. And, yeah, Aboriginal slaves, I didn't even know they existed. He's just making shit up. Move on to your other guests.
Okay.
Dr. Finklestien and
yes.
Mr. Gladius.
Yes. Dr. Finklestien or Finklestien?
Fecal nuts.
You know, it's up to you. You won't offend me. You can call me fickle, whatever you want. I'm really quite fickle. So you go ahead and fickle me. That's okay.
Okay. And Dr. Finklestien is here, and he is not only a veterinarian, but he is also a world-renowned psychologist that has studied the behavior of people that have a thing for chickens.
No, I'm a sexual therapist with a minor in veterinarian.
A minor in veterinarian.
Yes, I have a PhD in sexual psychology, majoring in sexual therapy, and a minor in veterinarian.
Okay.
Sounds like you got a PhD and go fuck yourself.
No, let's have some respect here for the good doctor.
I'm sorry.
And Dr. Finklestien will be helping me with George and trying to give me some more advice. Now, the show is supposed to be on cougars, so we will be touching on that, of course. And, we're hoping we can get George fixed up as well. And then we also have a Gladius Maximus. And Gladius Maximus is here with us. He is again a motivational speaker.
Hello, yes, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm happy to be. I'm sorry, I stutter, and I have another problem with swearing. So, I'll try to answer fucking quick.
Okay, Gladius.
Fresh is best. Fuck.
Okay, Gladius. Gladius. Okay, you're going to be just fine. I'm sure you'll be stuttering through the show as it goes. Yeah.
Tourette's. I have Tourette's too. Sorry.
Yes.
Fuck. Sorry.
Yeah.
What was your question?
I haven't had a question yet for you. I'm sure I'll think of a question for you at some point. Anyway.
Fuck! Sorry. I have control.
Okay, Gladius. Okay, Gladius. Oh dear, we're gonna have some twisted fun tonight, folks. I can just feel it.
Seems that way, Jen. I don't know if this is the form for a PhD, but I'll give it my best.
Yeah. I think The PhD will come in handy when it comes to the real serious therapy that we need to get into a little bit later. Okay, now as far as cougar goes, it was actually the name, it refers to a woman. I've heard over 30, I've heard over 40. Call in and tell us your juicy cougar stories. If you've dated someone younger, be it male, female, younger, older, a biggest age difference, tell us your funny stories. And what it typically is, too, is they say if a woman goes out with a man 8 years younger or more, that she is considered a cougar. It's a woman that is an older woman attracted to younger men. And the word actually originated in Western Canada, so it's a Canadian word. And it was from a dating site called cougardate.com. They were the first ones to invent the word here. Now, also we've got the term, of course, MILF and Yummy Mummy. Yummy Mummy is actually a British term, and MILF is mother. I'd like to
fuck.
Yeah, thank you.
I had to fix that. Sorry.
Yeah, well, you saved me from having to say it, right?
Jen, sorry to interrupt, but at some point we have to break for our Cougar sponsor .com commercial.
Well, let's do the commercial now, then, Matt.
Okay.
Okay, we're coming right up with a commercial with Cougar. What's the site?
Cougar.com, I believe. I'm just trying to find the information here. And we'll let our sponsor have the word, and we'll be right back. Do your tits drag on the ground? Do you have road rash on your ass? Does your vagina whistle more than all the fucking Dixies put together? Come to Cougar.com. We'll get you fucked. If you've given up on all the bars because you look like shit and smell like piss and are far over every hill any man could ever imagine, does your chin go from your chin to your other rear chin? Do you have stretch marks from your big toe to your forehead? No fear. Come to Cougar.com. We'll get you fucked. We don't have men for you. We have vacuums, shop implements, chainsaws, whatever you want. We'll get you fucked for $99.99. You'll be fucked any which way you want.
Well, there you go. Welcome back, listeners. And that was our commercial break there. Now, one thing that I, when I was doing the research that surprised me is 34% of women over the age of 39 have actually dated a younger male. So it's actually a lot more common than you would think. And Gary?
I'm here, yes.
How are you doing over there?
I'm hitting buttons and looking at emails, and I don't know what I'm doing. How are you? I know I'm resisting from doing the growl.
Yeah.
I am.
Good for you.
I'm resisting. Yeah.
Now, one thing, we've talked about it on the show quite a few times. Like, older women, they just rock.
I love older women.
There's something about them. I think there's a maturity, there's a wisdom. One of the things as an older woman that I like about dating a younger man, they automatically assume that you know what you're doing.
You know what, though? That's true, though. Mm-hmm. Older women do know what they're doing.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they do. They're sexy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even when I told you back in the day when I was 20 years old or so, I would have preferred to have a relationship with a 40-year-old.
See, I'd have to agree here.
Yeah, man.
My name's Ken. Every older woman I've ever experienced has always been more experienced than any other younger woman my age, around 20.
Nice guy. How old are you?
21.
21. Yeah,
so
good for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Good for you.
And okay, Ken, what is the oldest that you've gone out with? Or spent time with? Let's just put it that way. There's a difference,
30
right?
plus.
30.
Yeah, is that true?
Yeah, not that mature, but mature enough to have some fun.
Did you have sex with them, or did you have a relationship with them?
Oh, no relationship. That'd be kind
Just
of
sex?
awkward. Yes.
Did you meet them in a bar?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, every time.
Really? Hot-looking chicks, or what?
Has to be. There's no point in bringing them home if I'm going to the bar.
Good for you, brother.
Kenny bangs at the Super 8 for cheeseburgers. Shut up, George. Behave or you're out.
Yes, George. We expect you now. You know, we sent you home the last time. I had so much hope. You know, we played those songs about boobs. I thought I had you all turned on to boobs, and here you go getting in trouble with chickens again, George.
Yes, my cousin George did relapse, but he's back, and he's actually written you an intro song.
Oh.
As part of his therapy, and he's decided, along with his scientific fact research we'll get into later, he'd like to sing this song for you. That he spent quite a bit of time on it now.
Okay.
I really hope it's not the song that I heard.
Uh-oh.
That's it, George. That's all I have so far.
George.
Do you have any more than that? That's 3 chords. How much do you want for nothing? Not easy to write songs, you know.
It took 3 fucking weeks, George. Are you kidding me?
Now, Ken, what is it like living with George? It must be very bizarre.
Well, you know how they say the rooster wakes you up in the morning, it howls a little bit, but most of the time it's actually a fucking chicken, and it's George in the barn. It's never the turkey or the chicken.
Alleged, I must add to that little tidbit there.
I'm sorry, allegedly.
I find that very annoying, actually.
I don't mean to offend you.
Uh-huh. And how long have you been living with George?
Quite a few months now.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd
dear.
say so.
Yeah. Okay, now, what else are we going to do today? We're going to talk about what is normal and what is not normal. And it is a quote, normal is an illusion. What is normal for the spider is chaos for the fly. And that quote actually comes to you from Morticia Addams, from the Addams family. So again, you know, George, it's not very normal. Dr. Finklestien, what sort of things, I've tried different therapy techniques with George. I'm not sure where to go or what to do. What can we do? Any recommendations on how we can help George?
Interesting you ask. Well, there's really not much you can do with poor old George. He's about ready to be put out the pasture, but we'll keep working on him, and we'll do the best we can. I know he's young. I mean, I had some strange experiences when I was young. I just a little bit of a joke. I used to be a bit of a class clown, and thinking back to the sexual counseling and education we had in high school, it's nowhere near what you have now. We had Father Mahogany there. He tried his best. He actually spent an hour up front of the class talking about his watch and where he got his watch from, and how he's had it so long and how reliable it is, and that was our sex ed back then. And poor George, she came from the same classroom. There wasn't any. And later in the show, we're going to get into what sort of improvements they made on sex ed in high schools, and whether or not parents should be able to opt out of it. Like, for example, Father Mahogany, he went on for hours about nothing, his watch. And I like I said, I was a bit of a class clown, and at the end of it, I said to him, so father, yes, Finklestien, Father, have you ever shoved that watch up an altar boy's ass?
Oh dear.
Well, it was quiet in the room for a while, and then he took me out back, and he was nice enough to teach me how to box. Anyhow, we're gonna ask our young guest Kenny Big Bear to give us the update on the current curriculum in the school board, and when it comes to sex education, and what needs to be added and taken away, and whether or not the parents should have more say in this, and there's rumors of oral sex being taught, and whether or not that's acceptable. So I'll turn the mic over to Kenny, and maybe you can just give us a feel on, not a literal feel, but if you can give us an idea whether or not you think the sex education you're getting now in school is adequate, or whether or not we need to make some modifications. Kenneth?
Well, thank you there very much.
That's enough from you, Kenneth.
Fecal nuts? I'm talking. Anyways, sex education in high school right now is a lot different from when you were to school. Obviously, you had the priest.
We've made some improvements, actually, haven't we, Kenny? Yeah, we've done quite well. Go ahead.
Well, you don't sleep with altar boys anymore, so I guess that's better. Anyways, sex education in high school has actually led to quite a fun, I guess you'd say, 19 and 20-year-old age. Have you ever heard of a rainbow party?
No.
Can't say I have, Kenny.
No.
Well,
I haven't either. Shut up, George. Correct.
Well, rainbow party consists of multiple lipsticks, and by the end of it, you have a rainbow-colored dick.
No, we actually would like to keep the topic fairly serious here, Kenny.
It's very serious. You've never been to one.
We really need some insight from you on the current curriculum in high school, whether or not you think it's adequate. Some parents are really quite offended by what's being taught these days.
I understand, though, what you're getting at, then. Yeah, there's quite a few things that I didn't learn in high school that I would have loved to learn in high school before I ended up reaching the mature ladies, I guess you could say. If I would have learned what do you want to call it, a reverse cowboy was before I tried to do it, that would have been very helpful. But no, sadly failed.
They didn't teach that in high school.
No, rainbow parties, every single thing. It was pretty interesting, I'd say so.
So what about the blowjob?
That's exactly what a rainbow party was. Like, each girl had a different colored lipstick, so by the end of it, you'd have a rainbow on you.
Teachers are actually teaching the art of blowjob at schools today?
Very much so.
What do you think of that? Do you find that acceptable?
I actually preferred it because I do not have a kid right now, do I?
Did your parent have a choice of opting out of this sort of?
She had no choice. If I wanted a blowjob, I was getting it, whether or not my parents said so or not.
You do realize some parents refer to this as pornography?
Pornography?
You find this acceptable? Teaching oral sex in school? This wasn't part of the...
I was always 18 plus anyways in high school, so it didn't matter.
This wasn't part of the DSM-5 I was recently involved in writing. Well, actually, I carried it to the printing press, but this is not part of the DSM-5 I was involved in.
That's because you weren't even part of that. You were part of the DS6. They have not yet.
Yes, they do tend to keep me in the room and like... Anyhow, could you give us a little more enlightenment on what you learned in your recent sex education class?
So apparently, if you pull out too fast while you're having anal, and you stick it in too fast, the muscles will actually contract, and
they could actually kill you, couldn't they?
Yeah, they could actually
cut it right off.
Cut it right off.
Have you ever had a broken cock, Kenny?
I've never witnessed one of those, and I hope I don't.
Did they cover that in school? It's possible to break your cock. Did you know that? These are things you guys need to know.
I did not know that, and I'm pretty scared.
That was right in the DSM-5, Chapter 2, Paragraph 3. Broken cock.
I've not read the DSM-5.
It's true. It's true. It's actually been on my show before that it is possible to break your cock.
It is not possible. It's a muscle.
Yeah. No, it's possible. It is possible, yeah. And one woman even sued her guy for doing it. Or no, one guy sued the woman for doing it.
Really?
Yes. And the case got thrown out in court because he was consensual.
Jen.
But it was never the same. Yes.
Someone's on the phone.
Oh, very good.
I think. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. We'll figure it out. Are you there, baby?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Gigi? I'm
fucking killing myself. Your guests tonight are just out of this fucking world, man.
You know, and they're all half naked.
I fucking heard that! George, get out!
George? Don't get your nuts in a knot.
Jane, I might have to depart this form is not for a
PhD. Fuck yourself.
A PhD. I don't know, Gigi. What do you think? Pretty twisted, eh?
That's not appropriate at all.
Twisted does not even come close to what's coming across my radio today.
Can I answer? Fucking sorry, I interrupted. Question.
What question would you like to ask, Gigi?
I think your guest, the DIY instructor, the DIY. What is he again? Motivational speaker.
Motivational speaker, yes, Doctor.
You do realize he's having difficulty speaking on his own. I think you need to research your guests a little more thorough.
Oh, yes. I think so, too.
Yeah, I think so.
Gigi?
He is a bit of a dick.
Can you get here really, really, really quick and help me?
Oh, my God. If I had a car, I'd be there already. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God.
They're a good-looking bunch, let me tell you.
I heard.
Yeah, good-looking bunch.
I got the scoop from your partner in crime.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, listen.
Oh, my God.
Listen, we're going to be at the Down Homer on Saturday night, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
I can't wait.
Yeehaw!
Yes. So anybody out there listening, come on down and join us. You'll have a great time.
Absolutely.
We'll be singing and dancing. And also, Del put up the video from last week's show when Gigi was a guest. And Pam was singing, my friend Pam, Gigi's sister, was singing at the end of it. Didn't she sound fantastic?
Oh, my God, right? Holy shit, I was so proud of her.
I know.
Miss, I don't need a microphone because I'm not going to talk on the radio.
Yeah. That's one thing, listening to her sing. I wish that I had her mic'd up the whole time, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So life is good in Hamilton?
Life is really, really good in Hamilton right now.
Awesome. I've got stories for you that I can't tell on the air as well. They'll have to wait till probably Saturday night.
Okay. I meant to call you back the other night, but I was a little bit busy.
That's perfectly fine.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of curious. What kind of stories could you not tell on this radio station?
Well, you know, straight-laced stories. Of course, right?
The real ones.
Of course.
Stupid.
Yeah, of course. Nothing to do with sex, of course.
You know.
I can tell that.
Yeah, no. If she was going to tell me about boning a chicken or something, she would just do it on the radio, right?
That's right. Yeah, we're gonna have fun Saturday night.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
Yes.
Oh my God. So on the topic of cougars.
Yes.
The youngest guy I've been with is 25, and I'm going to be 50 in December.
Oh, wow. So half your age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. And how was it?
Did he get lost in your vagina? George, shut up.
Sorry. George, Gigi's talking to you.
Yeah?
George?
He said yeah.
Yes?
Don't get your nuts in a knot. Calm down.
Do you think that'll help with George?
George, shut up. He's not talking. He's still on probation. He's got to be very careful.
Yeah. That was my friend Matt talking
So
right
what do
there.
you think of your 50-year-old vagina?
Hey, you know what? I have a really tight 50-year-old vagina. Thank you very much.
George, did you break his cock?
And I can suck a watermelon up through a straw, too.
But you can't suck the asshole of a horse. I can. I didn't say that.
We heard it,
George.
George, we heard that. Oh, no, I don't.
You have no idea the hassles I've had with George over the years.
Are you kidding me? I fucking live with him.
One night I caught him on a chair, driving the fuck out of Bessie in the barn up on the stool. You know, that's for milking, right, George? He's up there just fucking pounding the Bessie. Grandma comes out in the fucking barn.
Uh-oh.
Hooves him. I didn't know Granny could kick that high. Right up in the 3 feet off the ground. Hooves right in the fucking nuts. Down goes George and the cow shit. They're fucking rolling, going at it. Of course, Uncle Luke the Kook, every time he hears a fight in the barn, that gets him all excited. He went through the war and got some shit done to him there. Anyway, he drops his drawers. Every time he hears a fight, pops a great big fucking boner, heading down the highway to town with a big boner popping out, shit shooting out everywhere, all excited because there's a fight. So I got to break Grandma and Luke the Kook up, or Grandma and George up, and then sort of keep them at bay while I'm running down the fucking street next, trying to bring Uncle Luke the Kook back, putting his pecker back in his pants. And one time I had to break the prick to get her back in there. But we're going off topic here now. You have no idea the hassle I put up with George and Uncle Luke the Kook and old Grandma Fuckle Nuts.
Fuckle Nuts is your grandma. Okay.
Why couldn't I have been on vacation this Thursday?
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would so like to be in that room with you right now.
You know what, Gigi? I'm glad you would want to be, because I'm just can't wait to get out of this room. Let me tell you.
I take that offensively now there.
We could use you on the farm, Gigi, keeping George at bay and old Uncle Luke the fuck nuts off Grandma. He'll fuck anything that's moving, I'll tell you.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Oh my God.
She's like
And
old
on that
Rhonda,
note,
eh?
I'm going to do my bit for the world and give myself an orgasm before I go to bed.
Oh, very good.
Say a prayer for old Uncle Luke the Kook, will you?
Oh, God bless Uncle Luke the Kook.
You think George is bent? Wait till you meet Luke the fucking Kook. I'll tell
Yeah?
you, I'm gonna need
You
some
should
help.
come to the Down Homer on Saturday night.
But that sounds good to me, but I don't think they're going to let them in. The first glance they take at those two, I'll tell you, there's no fucking way they're going to even get in there.
Oh, you'd be surprised. It's a fucking newfie bar. Come on. All right.
They might
I'm
fit
going to
right
let you
in
go. Carry on, carry over, carry under, carry Grant. Love you, Jen.
Love you too, Gigi, and I'll see
Love
you
you,
Saturday.
Gary.
Love you, baby.
Jen,
Come
remember?
on, give it to me. I've been waiting for
No,
it all
I
fucking
can't.
week.
No,
What?
no.
Jen says I can't.
Oh, come on, Jen, just one.
Oh, geez.
Don't worry, I'll give it to you just
All right.
once.
One.
All right,
Okay.
just once. Ready?
Okay.
here
Yeah,
we go.
right
Ready?
on my snatch. Come on.
All right, hold the phone down there.
It's there.
All right, here we go. Ready?
All right.
And do it right.
Love you both.
Bye, Gigi.
Bye, Gigi.
Bye, Gigi.
Okay, Gary, are we almost ready for real commercial?
Is that what we're doing first?
If not,
I thought we were doing the other things. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, we do have one lined
Give
up
me a
whenever you're
second.
ready. I queued one up when Gary was
All right.
busy with Gigi or Fiji or whatever it is.
All right, let's get that one going then.
Do you want to get that one out of
Sure.
the way?
Yeah.
That's from our sponsors at which one is that now? Is that Fuck Farm? No, that's not the one. Oh, the dying with dignity. There's a recent movement to encourage the government to subsidize people who are terminally ill to die with dignity and assist them in doing so. So this is a commercial from them, and you can reach them at www.diewithdignity. So here's the commercial. Does your life suck? Are you an asshole? Do you smell like pee? Have you lived too long? Are all your organs shutting down? Do you hate everything? We'll help you. Come to our facility. We'll help you die. We'll kill you. For $9.99, you're dead. No more putting up with abuse and operation after operation and dealing with your asshole hanging halfway down your knees. If you're fucked, old, got diseases, we'll kill you. We'll kill anybody for $9.99. Come to Dying with Dignity and no more nothing.
Oh, there you go. Thanks for that commercial there. And
wow.
Yeah.
He's got a future.
Yeah. I think so. I'm not sure which place they'll lock him up, but I'm sure they'll find a few, really.
Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
So we are ready for your sponsors, right?
Very good.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be right back. You're listening to Sex by Hazzard on realityradio101.com.
Hi, I'm Teresa Comadero, owner and operator of Sugar My Skin. Take the chore and ouch out of hair removal by visiting me in Oshawa for smooth, velvety skin treatments using an all-natural hair removal technique known as body sugaring. Along with pure sugar paste, I am delighted to offer other aesthetic solutions, harnessing gifts from the earth, such as body and complexion care, chakra balancing with quantum touch and gemstone placement. Please ask me about custom aromatherapy gemstone and other unique metaphysical aids that are available for worldwide shipping. Sign up for my newsletter and check out my website at www.sugarmyskin.com for skin and body care tips, workshops, promotions, and more. Questions are always welcome at 289-600-6796. That's 289-600-6796. Call today.
Jillian's Jewelry Box on Facebook. Handcrafted unique jewelry by artisan Jillian Crone. Jillian's Jewelry Box at gmail.com. Custom design, affordable prices, shipping available worldwide. Visit her Facebook fan page to purchase one of Jillian's beautiful jewelry creations. That's Jillian's Jewelry Box. Email Jillian right now. Jillian's Jewelry Box at gmail.com. Are you looking for a new and exciting place to go, hang out, eat, and enjoy great entertainment? Then look no more. The Down Omer, located at 522 Ritson Road South in Oshawa, is the place for you to go. From exciting karaoke contests with great cash prizes to open mic sessions and live music for you to enjoy, the Down Omer offers its world-famous authentic Newfie recipe of mussels for just $6.95. That's right. Just $6.95 for the absolute best in authentic Newfie food. And what about the Down Omer's drink and shooter specials? Plus, the Down Omer offers free meals at 7 p.m. on Friday evenings. You heard it right. A free meal on Friday evenings at 7 p.m. Sunday, it's 25-cent wings or our daily special of a basket of wings for just $6.95. How about a 7-ounce homemade burger with fries for just $5.95. Unbelievable. We are the Down Omer, located in Oshawa. Call us at 905-434-1669. That's 905-434-1669. Call us today and never be hungry or bored again. We are the Down Omer, located at 522 Ritson Road South, Oshawa.
The following program may contain adult language and mature subject matter and does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Reality Radio 101, its advertisers and sponsors, or its listening audience. Listener discretion is strongly advised. Welcome back to Sex by Hazzard right here, Reality Radio 101. To contact Jen right now, dial 905-725-1907. Toll free 1-866-905-7325. Worldwide 1-866-656-5477. Email Jen, realityradio101 at yahoo.com.
I want to see you. I need to hold you.
And now back to your host of Sex by Hazzard, Jen Hazzard.
And welcome back. Coming to you live from Toronto, Canada. Okay, as usual, our last half of the show, we've got to move right along. If you are in the Oshawa area, remember you mentioned Sex by Hazzard or Reality Radio at Naughty But Nice on King Street. You will receive 10% off all of your sex toys. And also visit Berry Hill Catering at 83 King Street West. They have a fabulous patio, great food, a new restaurant in the heart of downtown there, and it is worth a visit. Justin and Melinda will be playing July the 19th at the Social Lounge in Whitby. So again, if you're in the area, check it out. Okay, now as far as cougars go, what really changed, The Graduate was actually a breaking movie as far as introducing the concept of a younger man to an older woman. And since that time, women marrying younger men have actually rose, and they do say probably because of this movie, 26%. Now, the women marrying older men have a higher divorce rate than men marrying younger women. So I found that one interesting. And of course, Cougar, they have Cougar cruises, they have Cougar dating sites. It's easy to find, and on Google too as well. Now, the dating site Cougar Life by Google was deemed non-family safe, but sugar daddy was considered fine. So anyways, the bit of a double standard with that one, and I'm not surprised, because you think that what's good for the sugar daddy should be good for the cougars as well. Now, one more piece of business to take care of. It is our friend Matt. Matt? Yes, Matt. Matt and I grew up together. We went to school together. And one of our friends, her name is Lori. And it is actually, I call her Mini Buttercup. She has named her motorcycle after me. That's right. She rides Jen on a regular basis.
I've actually never heard of this person.
Oh, you know Lori. You might not remember, it's probably been a while since you've actually talked to her. But since it's her birthday, Matt, do you think that we could sing happy birthday to her? Matt?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Kenny, do you want to join in and sing happy birthday to Lori?
I'd love to join in.
She's a really, really hot cougar, let me tell you.
There you go.
Yeah,
she's
gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so here we go to Lori. Happy birthday to you.
Slow.
Happy birthday. We don't want to do it too slow. We don't have much time. Okay.
Do you want me to cue you?
All right.
You cue.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you, Lori.
Because you're kind of shitty.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lori.
Stupid, fell off the bed, broke her collarbone wrestling.
Happy birthday to you.
Hit her head on the mailbox. Stupid. She had sitting in her driveway, revving her bike up. Can't even ride it. You shouldn't even have a bike.
Yeah, there you go. Lori's birthday wish, I'm sure it's going to make her year, let me tell you.
I
told you I'd sing to you, Lori. Yeah. Okay, now George.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay. So you're probably going to ask me about my research, my scientific facts for my probation?
Yes, they said...
I was wondering when you're going to get to that.
Yes, they said you had to complete that before you could go back.
I'm very happy with your progress, George, and Jen. You've been doing very well with George, and I'm happy to see that he's doing his research, and I'm very interested in hearing his scientific facts.
Okay.
A lot.
So, George, tell us what your scientific facts are.
I'll get George to come up to the mic here and give you his latest scientific facts.
Okay.
Yeah. Stupid girls are more common than stupid men. Scientific fact.
That's not true, George.
George, remember, you're on probation. You're supposed to be actual scientific facts. Okay?
Yes, George. That's not. I don't think that's true at all. I think there's lots more.
Excuse me, these are my facts. You get your own facts.
Okay.
Women are 10 times more likely to be shitty drivers than men. Scientific fact.
Okay, I have to agree with that one, but obviously these are not scientific facts. That's just a proven fact.
Google doesn't lie.
Oh, yes, it does.
Number 4. Okay, 3.
Okay.
women who fake orgasms. Sorry, I read that wrong. Women that fake orgasms, it is a sign of low IQ.
That's true. That one is true, George. You did very good research on that one. You know, it is true.
Pet lovers are actually closet chicken fornicators.
No.
I can believe that for some reason. I don't know.
No.
It's been proven time and time again in double-blind scientific
Or just at our house.
studies and even double no-hearing scientific studies. Number 5 or 4.
Wait. Even I'm laughing at that one. That was hilarious. Number 4.
It wasn't meant to be funny, Gary. I'm here for my probation.
Very
this is a very serious. I don't find this very serious, Jen. Is this an actual sex therapy show, or is this some sort of some poor attempt at comedy? Because I don't find that. I don't find this very educational at all.
I'll have you know, Dr. Finklestien.
People without PhDs like me.
Yes, well, I may not have a PhD, Dr. Finklestien, but I'll have you know that I am a social service worker, and I have actually worked with a sex therapist before.
Yeah,
so I do have some experience. It's
I apologize.
Okay, so don't diss the show anymore, Dr. Finklestien.
You did go to college, like your mom.
I did.
Your mom went to college.
Yes. I may not have
My
graduated
mom
university
actually
like you did, but...
Women are 10 times more likely to cause a divorce than men because they won't keep their mouth shut. Scientific fact.
That's true.
I don't agree with that because, to be honest, I'd prefer my woman's mouth open 24/7. I don't know what you're talking about here.
Kenny, that's a little inappropriate.
I'm sorry.
Can we stay the course to the science, please?
I like singers.
Okay? Go ahead, George. Just ignore Kenneth. Women are 50 times more likely to be infidel than men. Scientific fact.
Who's Fidel? You mean infidel? I should hope so, because you wouldn't really want
unfaithful,
men.
I mean. Unfaithful, yes.
Or were you talking about Castro's butt or something like that?
No. I've never met Castro's butt.
Well, that's a good thing. And also, you know, Toronto had flooding this week. Torrential rainstorms. Not that it went off topic a little bit.
If I could just cut in on George there. A funny thing happened to me. I was in town picking up some feed in my half-ton, my pickup to you city folk, and a guy went floating by me in a smart car, so I couldn't help myself. I said, "You're not looking so fucking smart now, are you?"
Oh, that's a good one.
All these smart cars floating around, and we were just fucking driving around. Do you know how hard it is to look cool on a Harley when you're underwater up to your neck?
Yeah.
I caught one guy with a snorkel and a mask trying to look cool on his fucking Harley.
I know.
He wasn't looking cool.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No. Well, actually, Matt...
And I caught Lori pushing her bike through the flood.
Pushing Jen through the water.
Well, Don doesn't let her out of first gear, and there's not enough power to get through the water in first gear. So
yeah,
I caught her pushing it.
Yeah.
But she was doing pretty good considering she broke her collarbone in a wrestling match recently with Dawn on the bed. Remember that one?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty sexy.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Actually, Kenny, that wasn't meant to be sexy.
It's sad because it
She's
wasn't
done that. She's done that a few times. Didn't she also do the same thing in high school?
Broke her collarbone?
Yeah, it's the same way.
Doing what?
She
having
broke.
sex.
Well, they weren't having sex. They were wrestling. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But no, you're referring to the sex breaks. Yeah, she broke almost every record in high school, or bone in high school.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah, they called her Fuckathon Lore. Was that it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Does she know that she's called? Should we be telling her this to eat before her birthday?
Well, we probably. How old is she? Is it true that she's been around, a while, like around the horn, like a lot of horns?
What do you mean by been around? Like
she's known in most
bus?
counties.
Like everyone's
she's
had a
probably
ride?
pushing 60, I'd say 70. I don't know. I don't know how she pushes that bike around and still manages to go vroom vroom like she's riding it at her age.
Yeah. Yeah, well, she's pretty.
She needs a few more cool lessons to ride that fucker, right?
And speaking of that, too, our friend Mike Hutch, he was actually riding his bike out in that storm. Like, no kidding. He was out in it.
Oh, Mike?
Yeah.
Well, you do know Mike, in high school, he did a lot of, strange stuff that he probably shouldn't be experimenting with, right? And he does have Newfie blood, too.
So that's true. That's true.
You mix LSD, Newfie blood, and water, you get a crazy fucker on a Harley trying to turn it into a boat, right? It's not his fault, right? It's like we talked about before, but from my DIY YouTube channel on how not to be so shitty all the time because you're kind of stupid show.
Yes.
We talked about genes. It's not his fault he's got the Newfie gene. He sees water and he's just fucking right in there. Nothing. You can't hold him back. He's Harley. He could be on a Harley. He could be on Lorry. He could be riding Lorry and
lorries.
Be riding her.
You forgot that Newfies have a plural on everything.
Yeah.
So deers, seagulls. What's are we doing?
Kenny, I'm fucking talking.
Where's?
So, but back to the genetic thing. Like it's the other thing. Well, while I'm on the topic, is I went on Facebook recently and joined, and I gotta tell you, some of your profile pictures, you really got to get those. It's not your fault you look shitty at your genes. Okay, I was born with good genes, and don't get mad at me. I know some of you were using my profile picture for years. That's okay. Just send me some money, but don't put up your faces because they look like shit. Your fucking heads are swollen like you're retaining water, like your kidneys shut down when in your 30s, and you're only 50 for fuck's sakes. Get off the goddamn couch and lift something. Lift your fat wife or
what's offensive?
Lift your fat ass because you look like shit.
They lift themselves.
There's no reason why they can't genetically modify these people in the womb and get these shitty looking people off the planet. I mean, they could put stem cells in there, cut a hole in the womb, shove some fucking good stem cells. You could use some of mine.
Now you're sounding
and then
like
you
just
won't
one
have
of
so
my
many.
nights.
Then you won't have so many ugly, shitty people on Facebook. There should be a Facebook just for shitty, ugly people. You could call it shitty.com. Well, there's Fuckbook too, and we have a commercial coming up for Fuckbook. It's actually fuck.com. Was that the one you're referring to?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to go to that commercial now?
We might as well.
Commercial break, boys.
Let's switch. Gary, is that okay with you? We go to fuck.com?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to fuck.com. Are you tired of the rigors of dating? Are you sick and tired of paying for a movie and dinner for some stupid bitch that can't keep her fucking dumb mouth shut? Well, come to fuck.com. We'll get you fucked. For $9.99 you can fuck her in the car. You can fuck her on a horse. You can even fuck the horse. Fuck in a shed. Fuck on a barn. Fucking wherever you want. Make it up as you go along like I happen to be doing. Come to www.getfuckcheap. $9.99. No bullshit. No memories.
Oh.
Yeah, so Jen, that commercial actually I think is a little too offensive.
Well, no, because I kind of want to sign up for it. Does anyone
$9.99 is a pretty good deal,
that's
right?
Pretty good deal.
You know,
my credit card will take it every month.
$2.99 from the getfuck.com.
$10.99.
$2.99.
$2.99.
You get a rub
Okay.
for $1.75. I
so
think.
3 for $10.
3 for $10.
Yeah, well,
I would take
two
that
for
every
one
day.
too.
Yeah.
No, 2 for 1. 3 for 1.
Yeah, very good deal actually. I think they should go to that website for sure.
Yeah, but back to what is our topic? I hope it's not purses. I hope it's not man purses. By the way, I listened to your other show there, and I found it very educational, interesting, and humorous at some part. But I have to ask you about one of your guests. The topic of martial. Is that what they call that? Martial punishment? Corporal punishment came up.
Yeah.
How to punish your child. And one of your guests suggests beating the shit out of it. Was that her words? Kicking it?
I think a little softer than
spitting.
that.
Oh, hitting.
Oh, softer?
Spanking.
Yeah.
No, actually, if I remember right, her philosophy was if the child doesn't feel pain, it won't understand pain. So if the child hits you, you should hit it back. If the child kicks you, you should kick it back. If a child gets a hold of your gun and accidentally releases a bullet into your head, you should do the same to the child. I don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't she a professional therapist with a degree or something?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I suggest you look at your mandate for your program and reevaluate your guests, because beating kids is really like, look what happened to George. George can't even hold a thought for 30, 40 seconds. And what do you think of that, Dr. Finklestien? I'm very upset to hear this. No, definitely not. No, we have that in the DM5. No, we do not hit kids. Actually, we don't really understand a lot of the diseases that are out there right now. That's why we amalgamated 6 diseases all together. But that's a topic for another show. We can diagnose you. We just don't know why you're shut up, Dr. Finklestien. Anyway, this guest of yours, is she on? Is she serious? Does she really want to suggest the idea of letting the child feel pain, to understand that the child shouldn't dish out pain, for lack of a better term?
She was actually, she was actually quite serious. One of the things that I was surprised at, because with the the boys' night in and out. Every single one of them
fart on the show.
Yes,
Sorry.
all the time.
This seems quite unnecessary, but anyway, go ahead.
And agreed with the spanking. And with ladies' night in and out, there were 2 of us that didn't, and 3 of us that did.
So you have 3 retards on your show and 2 normal people?
Are you calling me normal?
For lack of another better term.
Are you calling me normal?
I'm not talking about Rhonda.
I thought you were the one that liked the spanking.
By the way, Kenny wants a date. By the way, Kenny wants a date with Rhonda.
No, actually,
yes.
Heard about Rhonda.
Oh, yes,
no,
Rhonda wants a date with Kenny.
I told Kenny about how she likes to strap that big cock on and just ram shit. Well, Kenny's looking for a good fucking ram, and that's what he wants.
From Rhonda.
A little bit inappropriate.
But back to this corporal punishment. So I'm assuming that she'll be dealt with accordingly. This sort of suggestion
I'll spank her bottom for you the next time I see her.
Suggestion won't be reiterated.
I'll spank her bottom.
I don't remember my mother being named Rhonda, though, or either of these 2 girls that like to spank.
Your what? Your whom?
Yeah.
I think it's time for another commercial, Jen.
Okay. Well, actually, we still have Gary. Gary?
Yes, we do.
Okay. We're either going to do the song of the week or the clip of the week, and I'm going to let you decide that.
You know what? I think the song of the week is a better choice. That's my opinion.
Okay.
But it's up to you.
Okay.
Because we did get it, and I listened to it. It was pretty cool, actually.
It's not bad, eh?
No, it's cool.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do the song of the week, and we will be right back. And it's called, it's by Alex and Her Forever, and the song is She's a Cougar. So there we go, our song of the week.
So made this up.
Stalk her prey, 'cause she's out of her cage. She don't care about my age. She's a cougar. She's 41. I go to school with her son, still trying to get some. She's a cougar. Big head, small waist, red lipstick on her face, trying to turn me into bait. She's a cougar. I'm just a cop in the club, and I'm trying to get a rub. I know she'll show me love. She's a cougar. She's a cougar. Pretty cougar. She's gonna get you. She's a cougar. Pretty cougar. She's gonna get you. Takes me to her den, says she goes to sleep by 10, says she's gotta get it in. She's a cougar. She wants to take me for a ride, gonna teach me how to drive, make the city come alive. She's a cougar. Big head, small waist, red lipstick on her face, trying to turn me into bait. She's a cougar. I'm just a cop in the club, and I'm trying to get a rub. I know she'll show me love. She's a cougar. She's a cougar. Pretty cougar. She's gonna get you. She's a cougar. Pretty cougar. She's gonna get you. She's a cougar, like Freddy Krueger. She's gonna get you, She's a cougar, like Freddy Krueger. She's gonna get you, She's a cougar, like Freddy Krueger. She's gonna get you,
Yeah, there it is, right there, Jen, right there, baby.
And welcome back. Okay, we're getting close to wrapping up, and we do have a couple more commercials.
Yeah, but you have a phone call,
we have
too.
a phone call. Okay,
You
we'll
want-
take the
you
call.
want the call?
Yep, we'll take the call.
Okay, let's see if we can get the caller. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello, baby.
Hello,
Yeah.
Del. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I was trying to call through, but thank God for internet, because I emailed Gary and said, hey, the phones aren't picking up, and then he switched it up and got me through.
Ah, very good.
I'm a
Okay.
technical wizard, man.
You are the man behind the curtain.
I knew just what to do.
Well, I'm actually calling because I'm speechless.
Oh, dear.
This show has got me speechless, people.
Oh, dear.
George, I love you, bro. I love you, man.
Fuck
And you want to know something, George? I hate to tell you this, but there's a sex tape out there with you and that chicken.
I can hear everything you're saying, Dow. I'm sitting right fucking here.
Yeah, I know, George. That's what I'm saying. Did you know that there's a sex tape out there
George,
with you and that chicken?
George, don't be confrontational. He's a very nice man. I've met him. Fuck you too, Matt.
Now, what's in this tape? Is the tape? How can people find the tape, Del? Is it on?
Well, that's the thing. Is I heard that they have a ransom for this tape.
Ah.
They will destroy the tape.
Yeah, it's half the price of the Ford tape, I believe.
That's right.
Yeah. Actually, I
They'll
went by.
destroy the tape,
Pardon me?
George. They'll destroy
pardon
the tape. All you got to do is just get them a bag of Skittles.
Okay, did you hear that, George?
Yeah.
He likes driving them up his ass. Listen, but back to this tape. It's Matt here now. I was out for a boat ride the other night in Etobicoke, and I happened by Rob Ford's house, and I saw this great big fucking cherry red thing floating in the backyard with a white stripe across it. So I zoomed in with my iPhone, and that fucker had a whole line on his belly floating around his backyard in the flood like he's some kind of goddamn Greek fucking goddess there just singing away, you know. And I don't know. This is our mayor. This is our fucking mayor, eh?
I hear ya.
Yeah, we've got to do something about this guy.
Well, I don't give a shit about the mayor. I'm more concerned about George because I don't want this tape getting out, man.
Well, we'll send some money along.
Skittles. He wants Skittles.
Skittles, a bag of Skittles.
A bag of Skittles. Yeah, we can come up with a bag of something. Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure. Yeah. I'll get it, and keep it in my car for you, Del.
Okay, I want to make sure that nothing goes crazy because he's still in rehab, isn't he?
Yes.
Actually, he had a relapse. That's why he hasn't been here for a few weeks, and that's why I had to come down with him tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you gotta take care of this guy.
Yeah,
seriously, George, take care of yourself, buddy.
He's been out doing some hard squirrel fucking. So he's deviating now, which is an escalation of his condition, and I'm sure Dr. Finklestien would like to elaborate on further if we have time, but he's definitely taking it up a notch. So, you know, the next thing you know, he's gonna have Mr. Ford over a barrel. So we've got to do something quick.
Well, I want to hear Rhonda, so I'm gonna go.
Okay, and listen, do you want the sweet Skittles or the sour Skittles?
I have no idea, but they'll send you an email.
Okay.
Yeah, and they'll let you know what kind of Skittles they want.
Okay, and we got to erase that tape because otherwise they're just going to make him keep coming back here. And believe me, we don't want that. He'll be ordered to come back in for a year or so.
No shit. And apparently this thing was found 3 days ago.
Ah.
Was it found in Etobicoke somewhere by chance?
George, what the fuck you been doing, buddy?
They won't let me talk anymore. They got me in the corner.
Shut the fuck up.
You got to be careful, man. I don't want you getting in trouble again. You know?
Let me in!
Out for you, Holmes.
Watch out, my dog will bark.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'll let you go. I'm dying to hear Rhonda. I want to hear what story you got this week.
Uh-huh. Well, it doesn't involve chicken, sorry to say.
Oh, okay. All right.
But could I ask Del one thing before?
Sure,
okay, now we know we're not doing any more growls, and that is a mandated no more growls.
No.
However,
I said Gary couldn't do any more, Del.
Okay. But after, I just wanted to say something. I can't tell you some secrets that Jen told me tonight, and I won't. I would never go. Our friendship, I honor that. So if she tells me never to say something she discussed with me, I wouldn't. However, what she told she told me, you better remind her to what?
Behave. Dude, you threw me off.
Yeah, there you go.
Talk about him.
That's all I wanted, Jen. Okay, all right.
Oh, behave, baby.
Yeah.
By the way, Del, it's Matt. Matt here. I love your impersonation. Keep it up. Good job.
Thank you, brother Matt. I love seeing all your posts. By the way, you're a fucking genius. You don't even know it yet.
Actually, it's George. I'm actually not even on Facebook. It's been George all this.
Oh,
time.
all right. Well, Matt and George, you guys sound alike, man.
Yeah. Well,
were you guys raised in the same city?
Well, Yeah, there's rumors that there's a bit of cradle jumping there, but no, we're not. We're distant cousins, very distant.
Oh,
but,
no inbreeding, none.
No, there's none of that back up in there. No.
I was just making sure, man.
The only problem so far is with the chickens.
But George,
yes.
Seriously, buddy, stop fucking those chickens, man.
You got it, buddy.
Don't forget the cows.
Just
they
don't
need
forget.
protection,
Yeah. Don't even mess with those little bastards.
Yeah.
Get me those Skittles, and that'll be the end of it.
That's right. Yeah, that's all you got to do is just supply a bag of Skittles. As far as I know, that's what they emailed me.
That curbs all chicken fucking down.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Good night, eh?
Yes. Yes. Good night,
and
Dal.
actually, this is. I don't mean to do this, but I have to.
and we got to plug your show too. You can listen to. Yes, we almost forgot that. Tuesday nights, right here on Reality Radio at 9 o'clock till 10. And then, of course, the Boys' Night In is the second Wednesday of each month from 8 to 10. Del and
we have
a
food.
lot of the boys, yes, they have lots of food.
And it's downloading as we speak on YouTube.
Oh, very good. I can't wait to hear the rest of it.
That's a good show. I love that show.
That's right. So Boys Night In is going to be online in about 63 minutes.
Oh, very good. Very good. And you can see Del's videos, too. You can go on Sex by Hazzard on YouTube, Z or Z. And Del's link is there. You can get onto his page. There's all kinds of fun and interesting stuff. No chicken fucking on your page, though, right?
No, none of that. Not anymore.
Okay.
I got rid of all of it after I heard George.
Oh, very good. Very good. Yes, you did
we cut trees, too, if you need a tree cut.
There you go. All right. Yeah. We'll talk.
Yeah.
All right, good night, guys.
Thanks for calling, Del.
No problem. Anytime. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, and we're going to do take a quick little commercial break here, and then we will be right back with Rhonda.
Have you been blocked from every Facebook fan page, every Facebook wall you've ever been on? Is there no group left for you to go to? Come to Asshole Book, where your ass will be in our hole. You'll never be alone again. If you're an asshole or you've been called other names related to that, come to Ass Book, where we're all friends, and we welcome you at any moment.
Okay, and our next commercial is.
Oh, I think is that the one from Fuck Farm?
Yes.
Yeah.
I told them we'd play it for sure.
You want to run that one now?
Are you sure, though? Are you sure? That's some bestiality. That's not against the rules.
I'll tell you, the ass face didn't come out right. I don't know how that was going to be. But it's all on tape, and they paid for their airtime, so we can do Fuck Farm.
I think we better.
Let's go.
Okay. Are you a closet chicken fucker? Do you look at cows the wrong way? Do you dream of pigs instead of sheep? Come to Fuck Farm, where you can fuck anything you want for $9.99. Fuck a pig, fuck a cow, fuck a chicken, fuck my cat. Come to Fuck Farm, where we make your fucking fantasies come real.
Oh, dear.
Your fucking fantasies.
Gary?
Yes.
Do you think I'll be on the air next week?
No.
No.
Gary, do you think you're going to sign up for the Fuck Farm?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Now, okay, we'll do Rhonda, and then we'll come back, and we've got to think of some therapy here for George, something to.
There's probably nothing we can do for him.
I don't know what Kenny. You got to think of something, can't we?
Well,
you live with him.
I've tried locking him in the closet, but that ended up turning out worse. I pulled him in the closet and I had to shower him for fucking 2 days.
Oh,
you don't want to know what was on him.
Well, I got Rhonda's music ready, right?
Yes.
Okay, and Rhonda sent you her story, huh?
Yes, she did.
Was she behaving?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Rhonda never behaves, Gary.
Here we go, baby.
Yeah. Hi, folks. Let me tell you, I love those younger guys. They are so hard, and I'm not just talking about their muscles. I've gone out with lots of younger men and even had a few serious relationships with some great young bucks. When I was 45, I de-virginized a young man that was 26. Although he was good looking, he was really shy around women, and it took a couple of months to gain Colby's trust and make him feel comfortable. One night he seemed relaxed, and we had been sipping some wine and flirting. I knew that I had to be the one to make the first move. I asked him to come into my room and help me move something. And as soon as we got in there, I pushed him on the bed and started kissing him as I unzipped his pants. Colby's shyness took over for a minute, and I just told him that this was for his own good. He was hard before I even touched him, and when I did, he quivered and sighed. He was in awe of my body and took his time exploring it. I made sure he made me come before we started, so that I wouldn't freak him out in the middle of it. Although he needed reassurance, he was surprisingly comfortable exploring my body, sucking my nipples, and licking my hot clit. When he first entered me, he let out a big sigh, and he went at it like crazy, and lasted much longer than I thought he would. After he said that he had no idea why he had been so shy, and 20 minutes later he was ready to go again. I spent a few months training him, and boy, was he a quick learner. There you go, Rhonda of the Week.
I can't do the growl.
I have nothing to say to that. I'm 21. I'm kind of curious of meeting Rhonda there, but I don't know.
She'll
She's
mount
a wild
you,
one.
boy. She'll drive you hard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'd probably be hard before it, but still, that's nothing.
She'll strap on a big Woody and shove you into next week, buddy.
Okay, I just have to jump on something. I said he lasted a lot longer than she thought. I can imagine if she actually had a real young lad then, eh?
He's a real whore.
Yeah.
Well,
good old Rhonda, yes. And, okay, we've got to wrap up time here. And, George, you know, go home, be nice on the farm. Don't listen to any of those commercials. Dr. Finklestien, can you please make sure he makes it home safely?
Yes, well, we'll do the best we can.
Okay.
Well, thank you for having me on, by the way. I'm flattered to be on your disgusting fucking show.
Yes.
Sorry, that slipped out. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sure, eh?
Fuck.
Gladius, thank you for being on the show tonight.
Bye.
Okay. And Matt, you know, we haven't seen each other in so long. It was great to have you up. My childhood friend, and, you know.
I've never met her before.
Uh-huh. Deny it all you want.
Thanks for calling in, Lori, by the way.
Yes, Lori, thanks for calling in again.
Yeah. Way to go.
She calls in every week,
We're still waiting. You got 36 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and George, do you think you can behave this week?
I'll do my best, babes.
Okay. And thank you to Kenny Big Bear Moreau.
You're welcome very much.
Yes. Yeah. Did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
Very good. Okay, and I want to also thank my sponsors, Sugar My Skin, and Jillian's Jewelry Box, The Down Omer, Naughty But Nice, Static in the Stars for the song, and of course Gary and my guests. And you've been listening to Sex by Hazzard, Do Your Part, and, oh, wait a minute, what's the saying again? Do your part for world peace and have an orgasm today. I almost got it screwed up there, Gary.
That's good, you did it.
Yeah, good night, everybody. See you next week.
You've been listening to Sex by Hazzard with your host, Jen Hazzard, right here, Reality Radio 101. Coming up, the best pop and rock music ever recorded, right here on your internet radio station, Reality Radio 101.